Christina, I see her post say yes, Romain. Oh, a Romain alone, you said, oh. And Christina, I see Romain. Mm. Mm. But Trini said, why are you hiding your eyes? I want looking at your eye. You don't want to look in my eyes. You probably can't manage what you're seeing in my eye. Now. That me I tell you, not Trini. Oh. What do they say? The eyes are the windows to the soul. I want to say good afternoon to you folks. Check, 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 check. Good afternoon. Ragashanti live in your ears right, you know. With yours truly, Mr. Washbelly, always. And Tasha, high leader of the SDC. Bungie, this thing about you hate Mondays. Why would I hate Monday? Monday not doing nothing, you know. All I don't know claim say when I hate Monday. That thing say Monday I doing something. Monday not doing nothing. When I hate Monday because I want to define Monday. I want to interpret Monday. I want to label Monday. The expectations them on a place for Monday. That's why I want to claim so on the hate Monday. I'm poor Monday. You know things that Monday I doing something. You know things that Monday I teeth for the my white phone. Say Monday I box on down. Say Monday I rob on account. And Monday nah doing nothing, you know. I wanna do certain things to themselves for Monday. And I blame Monday. Monday not doing nothing. Monday can be the happiest day of the week if you make it so. Be serious. Monday can be the happiest day of the week if you make it so. If you really have a Monday, redefine Monday. Make Monday energy day. Make Monday thank you day. Make Monday good so Monday. Hot Monday. Wappy Monday. Fly Monday. Sweet Monday. Monday is what you make it, just like all the days of your life and just like your life itself. And whatever you make a thing, it will determine the expectations you associate with it. People, somebody, go take Sonia's phone for me. Somebody, anybody live near Sonia? Seriously. If anybody live near Sonia, please go take her phone for me. Go take Sonia's phone. Somebody go take Sonia's phone. What Sonia does for? Monday does come too fast like a dead prick, man. Jesus Christ. It's bad enough what Sonia just saying about the analogy what she used. It's just equally confusing, you know. They are not and lawyers say where they lie. There is something there that is terribly confusing. I'm lost. Probably because I'm a man, and probably women can explain it better to me. But again, you know. Law is agreeing with her, but Sonia say Monday does come too fast. That is not the issue. The issue is the second part of the statement. Like a dead prick man. Do dead pricks come? Wait. I'm like, what are they? No, I'm lost. What? Can they even come? Ladies, probably you know something that I don't, right? And if I don't, well, I'm gonna own it, right? So probably I'm somewhat limited here, but they. Wow. So ladies, that's the really all they have to put up with. So what do I say? What do I? Like that happened? When I work with all the man and them thing the 100 and it dead and whatever, I still have to do something for make him pop. I'm sorry, it's not me bring it up, it's Sonia bring it up. See the CBS say, yeah, oh my God. No, I understand one. Oh my God. No, I mean, it's so naive here and fool, but I just did a thing like, you know, if it dead, like, nothing I go on for lead to say, oh, come, I just think like nothing happened. I seriously? Charmaine Adams said, I was thinking the same thing. Oh, God, thank you. Because sometimes I get blamed for being like, yo, see, I play with sexual themes a lot. Without apology, I love doing it. I enjoy it. So don't even come criticize me for it because I'm not going to double down on it. And what that is, I'm a grown man and I'm with grown people. So I can joke about grown people stuff, which I enjoy. But, you know, I'm going to get beaten all the while. I'm saying always I bring up sex teams. Well, duh, that is Raga. But anyway. After eating a dry light desert for Lego dust. One lawyer, man. Oh, damn, ladies. Y'all be going through it, man. So, if you work with him when it's dead, you know, if you make it reach a point where something can pop off, don't be so naive, like clueless. No, for real, you know? It's like, you know, you hear, I mean, he was out of the film many years. So you hear women talk about, no, man, and it did dead, and nothing could have happened, it did dead. So I just associate, if it dead, say nothing happened. Like, oh, we gotta do so, and whatever, and it couldn't come up and think it did dead. So that has always been the equation in our mind. Like, if it dead, you expected it to be up, but it never got up, so it did dead, so nothing happened. Many man was said to somehow no still do so and work with it, you know, till well, I would think, you know, do nothing for honor, don't it with ladies. I just saw them, oh God. Oh my days. Oh my, how that when I go through ladies? Mark, you know, when I know say things dead. Well, everybody knows that, you know, sometimes things not 100, particularly when a man I get older. We all know that. But I never know, say, despite that, you can still do things with the dead something, till the dead something pop. Yo, so what are that? No, ladies, we have a rate to the car. I want to say I want to put life in the dead door. That's all the dead can cough, no. When I want to make the dead talk, no. I make it dead cough. Jesus and peace. What? Christina says, sorry if me have to spoon feed him in about a want. Trini post something and then retracted it. That is what YouTube said. Message retracted. I wonder what Trini did post. Oh, Juliet Legore, we're talking about sex right here. So, you know, you can't manage them conversation because you usually stay out of them something. And you don't, you know, really. Juliet Legore, we're talking about sex right now. So you have to go sit down a little bit, like grown people stuff. And you know talk about sex. And you don't know if you talk about sex and thing and whatever. Remember that now, Juliet? Okay? And then worse on top of it, you're going in an ants nest crew where that you're not gonna learn nothing over this about sort out and whatever. So Juliet, go sit on one side a little bit. Sit on one side. Oh, what Trini said. So then they need one to lick and one to stick. So then they need one to lick and one to stick. Well, I know what that means, but I don't know what it means in the context of where we are talking about. Juliet said, all I said was hello. No, I'm not busy with you say me. I tell you, say we are talking about sex right now, and you know you can't manage any discussion about sex. So, me I tell you, so go sit down on the little side bench over in the corner. Right? And that me I say. I mean, I want no back answer, Juliet. Me don't want no back answer. You know, because what you notice your mouth I get sassy to you start a par with you look at ansness people and all these things, you know. From what you notice you get bringlish and whatever, you know. Yeah. And what it look like you pay attention to a lawyer post and I try be like lawyer bad girl. Oh, all right then. Anyway. All right. Sonia, go bust out the thing them. Juliet said, boy, the hate is real. Yo, no, I don't know what is going on. The dead instrument then will pop off. Well, okay, do the thing. Dead and come, dead and still. Dead and still a come, no. No, sir. Big up the resilience of the instrument, them. All of the man them who have that something there. And when you're dead, you still a pop off. I want to some people. Let's go. Mackie B in the building. Fritz, big up yourself, you know. Darling Nikki, big up yourself. Christina Brown Sugar, dead dripper. Well, seriously, Christina, seriously, CBS, dead dripper. So when it did, when it did, and it pop off, I don't know, look at energetic pop off. No, I want to look at drip. Trickle. When it did, when it did, I want different type of pop off. No, in an energy night, no look at zest, no look at vim, vigor, and vitality. None of that, right? I just dripper. Christina. Oh, you know, say I drip when them dead, Christina. That sound like somebody who. Oh, God, Christina. You experienced it, didn't you? Oh, my. Christina, you experienced that, right? One where they dead, and when they pop off, I be a drip, to be a drip, it drip down. How did it make you feel? You know, sometimes some things just make sense right now, you know? You know, this bitterness where some of the ANC women them have, no, it makes sense, you know? No, it makes sense, you know? Like Christina and Java, you know? They have been victims of dead drippers, you know? No, what I don't want. No. All right. We Agrider say. Agrider Del Marine say. Agrider. Yeah, Christina, right. No, it's dead, but a drip, right? That's what I'm saying, you know? Right. Oh, God. Yo, Una brought me out today, you know? Una brought me out. I need my little rag. Hold on. Let me get my rag. In the building, big respect to the general, CRD, Dan Pork Wong, bless up yourself, Foundation, Triple P, New Navy Pretty Punchy, 3P, Pretty Porridge Punchy, 3P. If you're on the Facebook page, the Ragashanti Facebook page, or you're on the Twitch platform, that I got a couple texts and people are confused. Most of the listeners watch the show over on Tamfam TV on YouTube. Again, most of the viewers watch the show over at Tamfam TV on YouTube. Most viewers watch this show on Tamfam TV over YouTube, all right? Over this of the thing then. So a couple of times people write and you say, yeah, refer to all these people and this and that. I'm going to see them or whatever. That's because you're not on the YouTube platform, all right? And people are going to come in now, make sure so no like up the live, please. It makes a difference in the algorithm. Let's go. People, when my daughter was like, she never reached 1 year old yet. Look a bit of when July can't think. You don't know. Still in a, yeah, still a baby. Yeah, proper baby and whatever. So this one time now, I did their BJs with KJ and Jide. You know, and KJ, you know, is a little older. And thing, but Jide, it's still in a little sitting, you know, a little thing where you carry them in. All right. And the BJs. KJ now want PP, right? But I look at that, I have KJ and whatever, but you know what going, you know, with them places, you can't. He'll be too young anyway for going there by himself, so maybe, you know, I have to go in there with my daughter, so. She in a little thing, she in the you know, the, he said trolley, hand cart or whatever them call it up here, and thing and whatever, but, you know, and in the men's bathroom, but even though she an infant, she turned me, so, and she did over the near to the sink them, you know, so she's not being exposed to it, she's not being exposed to, you know, but again, baby. So, I put her somewhere which part, I see her, and then I carry KJ over, and I make KJ peepee. But I see her. I look a bit, I look at that, you understand? But when I go put her, it did near to the dryer. The loud dryer, then I go ring and blow the hot air. But me never think, you know, I say, you know, even though she look a bit, you know, my thing is, me no want nothing got, you know. She may not see it, but I'm just being extra careful. You know, I don't want to bring her over that side where the peeping. I go on, so me leave her over that side, but me I watch her. But in leaving her over that side, she got near to the loud something where blow the hot air, the Dyson thing. So while KJ are peeping now, a man finish doing my do and wash him man and go over there and go turn it on. When in turn on the sitting man, the poor pig, I said I hear that the baby let out a blood-curdling scream. A terrible blood curdle. To this day, Jide is 6, she's going to be 7 in September. And to this day, I've never heard her make like any sound. I see her frightened at different points or whatever, and I've never heard her make that sound. It was just a gut churning, like, you know, blood curdling. It's like I'm going to zoom and fly over there and just take her up and you know, hold her and protect her and, you know, comfort her and make sure she knows her pops. There, you see me? And whatever, but she would, the sound, come on and whatever, it just scared the living bejesus out of her, you know, just frightened her. After that, if I turn on a blender, Jide would freak out. Jide a 1, 2, 3, anything will make sound, she would freak out. She would just freak out. If you walk and somebody goes a boom and turn on, you know, you pass somebody's yard and them did they turn on them lawnmower. And she just pass out, you know, where, you know, anybody I look for her, I'd be like, what's wrong with her, you know? I mean, yeah, probably a little bit. The sound was unexpected, but, you know, I pray that she's exaggerating or whatever, you know? But she wasn't. So if you see Jide at, you know, 2, 3, 4, 5, even now, she got a little better at it because I've been guiding her out tight and, you know, whenever like you got to turn on the blender, I say, oh, Jide boo, I'm about to turn on the blender now. But for a few years, that for one hour, and then she run and then she cover her ears, or, you know, if she there around, you know, if her mother and her father did it, Like, we had to coordinate, like, oh, we turn on the blender now, or we're going to turn on so and so. Once a machine I make noise, and then, the other parent knows, okay, I got her. Do your thing, boom. It was that big a deal, But again, the way she react to those sounds, if you were just an observer in isolation from the trauma where she go through before she was even one, it wouldn't even make sense to you. It wouldn't even make sense. You'd be like, why is that child behaving like that? And it would be a logical, warranted question. Like, yeah, I understand. Kids get frightened, but that's a little bit too much. Like, what's going on there with her, Because she would just proper spaz out, like, you'd be like, okay, and, comfort her or whatever. It was like that for a while. What am I getting at? Jide had a traumatic episode before she was even 1 year old. And that episode was inside her unconsciousness, or her consciousness. It's inside our brain. And it was impacting her years after with what would seem to be totally unrelated events that they themselves were occurring in their respective isolated instances. But of course, if you ask, look at Jide, why are you afraid of the lawnmower? Why did you freak out when the lawn? Jide, I don't know. Well, kids can't explain that. But if she brought that trauma down in her life, and when she had 15, 16, and she had the same thing there, so somebody like me, she never had parents who patient with her and things like that, and she brought that down. And when she had 15, 16, 17, 18, so why you get like that when a machine start? She'd be like, I don't know, but just afraid of the sound. But that don't make sense. Why are you afraid of the sound? People are afraid of the sound. I don't know. I'm just afraid of the sound. Why you get like that with me when you hear them sound there and whatever? She wouldn't be able to explain it. But the direct connection is there. And her mother understand it. I understand it. So, we're patient with her and whatever. She's much better now. But even that, guiding her through a process where she's developing the skills to deal with it based on our explanation, based on what we're doing with her, where she can feel safe and secure, and where she can start thinking differently about these things, and be like, okay, so you did. But we didn't take a stance. We're like, what's wrong with you? This and that and whatever, and be intolerant. And because had we done that, we would have been insensitive to her trauma and the impact of said trauma on her years later, right? So good for her that we weren't. But can you imagine other kids in that position where the parent themselves are not seeing the connection and they are looking at this thing in isolation, this event, what you afraid of the lawnmower sound for? What you afraid of the blender sound for? What you afraid of it because the truck revved the engine? Even that, there was this, Little Caesar, we go to Little Caesar, and the truck revved, and they just freak out. We were over, in Florida, you have these public supermarket. We were in a public supermarket, and them young boy there with them Fast and Furious, and they freak out. It's just like when she hear them thing, she freak out. Much better now, People, a great many of us, we have experienced different trauma in our early years or years before that are still impacting us. And most people are not aware of those connections between why they behave certain way now and the reason for it, the source of it, what happened. And just like my daughter had this harrowing experience that, was still impacting her years later, but she just not able to explain the connection. And so it is that you have millions of people out there behaving certain ways, reacting to certain stimuli in certain ways that are problematic in relationships, problematic in just their personal spaces, with respect to their inability to even face certain things or deal with certain things, or that they have certain constructions, certain impressions, certain interpretations of certain events, and them hold on upon it like, well, I know this is because I feel it. In their mind, it feels wrong, or it don't feel this or that, or I'm really opposed to it. And then some people they may not freak out and spaz out like my daughter did, but there's some people just feel, a profound opposition to certain things, and to the point where they will react and behave in certain ways, even in relationships. And they don't understand why they're like that. And they just assume that being like that is natural without knowing that the reason they're behaving that way is connected to some trauma that they experienced. And then once you start understanding this on a deeper level too, it gets even more complex because, like I said, in the case of my daughter, she it was a sudden, loud, event for a little infant. That's how, that's crazy. But some people think trauma has to be like something bad that happened, something extreme that happened. Trauma can be, small, subtle, nuanced conditioning over years, and it can be traumatic. Right? So trauma don't have to be like a big, spectacular event, a big, huge negative event, an awful occurrence or whatever. Trauma can be just like bits and pieces. It literally can make enough, one boom, boom, boom type of thing, Trauma can be, you hit a child for something all the while, or you ring them ears and, something or whatever, and then the ringing of the ears just get associated with something to do with ears and whatever, and before you know it, mentally, the mind start to have a little sync between the ears and whatever, and that child have a certain infection with the ears, and all kind of look at something, you're trying to know them things can, in complex ways, them can just unfold in complex ways and cause problems. And so it is, there are people in relationships doing things in relationships related to some trauma that they went through. Trauma that they either forgot, trauma that is suppressed, and trauma that even if they remember it, they don't understand the connection between the trauma and the problematic conduct that they have. There are people in relationships having problems in relationships, making their trauma, conduct from their trauma, a burden in their relationships, a burden to their partner. And they honestly don't know that they're doing it. They really don't. And it can be rough on some people who see a kind of discordant behavior, and an aberration to what could suffice as normal conduct. It's frustrating when you see somebody do have a tendency them or an outlook or certain things with them do as being normal for them, and them not see nothing wrong with it and thing, but you're seeing quite clearly like this is unusual. And worse when them reach a point where them just justify that it is their normal and that's how it's going to be. And then now a lot of them, what they do, they seek out, or they seek out, or they condition people to be comfortable with their trauma that is their normal. So they tend to like people or attracted to people who can put up with their conduct that is connected to a trauma, with them to understand, but them just know so them stay so. And I saw you find to someone, oh, man, I left she, man, I left him, only him know, only him put up with this and that, only him put up. And some of them will say it, only him put up with my madness, only him put up with my foolishness, only she put up with my so and so, nobody else now put up with it and thing like that. And to them, it's not like, oh, I got this madness or thing that I need to work on and do something better in order to improve my relationship. Their thing is not that. Their thing is like, this is my normal. I don't even understand this thing, right? I just know some steer so. So, hey, I'm very thankful if me there with somebody who can put up with this dysfunctional conduct that I have. I love you. But you love somebody who a conduct your messed up behavior, and that is why you love the person, because for you it is not incumbent on you to do something about it because them don't even understand it. Some of them. And so they stay in that state of ignorance with them not know what go on. Worse would have come from a culture where you can go talk, where you think it's okay if you go talk to a therapist or a counselor who can help you. So, why am I like this? My partner doesn't like it, or not even that your partner doesn't like it. I know I'm like this, and I don't know why I'm like it, but it can be having a good impact on people that I'm relating to, so I need to better understand it, that we don't grow up in our culture where it's okay to do that. And even if we realize it's okay to do it, it's just we all go spend the extra money that boy you go to therapist and whatever. It's just not part of many of us world. We're just not in that space, So the result is you remain in ignorance, and then then you will start socialize with, you end up socialize with people who don't even think like that either. Who don't even say, your friend or whatever, but I want to say you do that look at something and think, you ever think about why impact it upon your lady or upon the kids or upon your family or upon your gentleman. We don't even have those friends, who they themselves may not be even equipped to start to even recognize these things as being like there's something going on here that probably you could benefit from, with a deeper understanding of it, And like I said, people just end up valuing people who can be there for them in so many other ways, and they can enjoy these people in so many other ways, but is either like them trauma don't bother these people, or these people can be just dismissive of the conduct, the unacceptable conduct, or sadly, you have people who love somebody because that person has made a choice to suffer to suffer under the unacceptable conduct that they are displaying, that they often display, the way them steer, You have people in relationships, for example, they're insecure. insecure. Them always feel something a go on and whatever. And then the slightest little sign of thing and whatever, them blow up. Some people get violent. What you did there? Start fling things and whatever and throw things off of him, broke up this, broke up that, and just because the man said, just cool, man, easy, all right. You see it, you always do this, why you always And because the man put up with it, him don't like it, you know. Him hate it. But because him put up with it, that woman end up, boy, I have to give thanks to him, you know, because when I go on my madness, him put up with it and think, the person knows them, you know, them insecure or whatever, this and the same thing conversely too. You know, you have men who would do these crazy things in relationship, right? That is connected to something with them they go through, but them not understand it. And then, you know, me there with that woman who just put up with it. Sometimes it gets really bad. Sometimes it's violent, you know? Yeah, sometimes it's physical violence. And people put up with these things, you know, and then dysfunctionality is enabled and condoned. And then the person who is engaging in the crazy conduct that is a result of its association with some trauma, they in turn start valuing that partner who on some level has decided to suffer under that unacceptable conduct, you know? And it's stuff like this some people call love. So if you're in a position where somebody is routinely behaving in a way that you know this is not, you know, given, you know, the regular relationship issues where people have all over the world, you know that this particular conduct is particularly unique to this person and it is particularly extreme in some ways. And you know you don't like it, you don't hate it. And then you know that this person thinks it's quite normal what they're doing. But you have some sort of wherewithal where you're like, this has to be connected to something, and he or she needs to know this doesn't fall within the scope of you know regular relationship problem. There is something about this, you know. The person may think a certain way or the person may believe in something that is just extreme or probably even sick or probably just horrific or awful, or the person may do some things to you that is just, you know, and on a regular, you know, look at discontent or regular disagreement where couples have in general, there is this thing about them, where the way them react to certain stimuli is just extreme or really off-center in a unique and particular way that, no, this is an aberration from what usually obtains normally in relationship and whatever, you know. You have to think twice if that is something you want to just put up with, you know. You have to be careful when somebody is valuing you and loving you because you are put up with them dysfunction. Because you have chosen to suffer and be unhappy under their dysfunction. So they think you're the greatest person in the world and end up saying these positive things to you. And you hear it, I love you because, and whatever. And then when you hear those positive things, you feel good because, you know, the person is basically saying you're special. But they're saying you're special because you have chosen to suffer under their dysfunction. Their dysfunction that they may not even understand is related to something that may have happened to them and whatever. And when other people would have never ever put up with them something that once them learned about them love you because you different. You are the only one who put up with this and whatever, which means there is no incentive on their part to figure out what the F is going on with them and to do something about it, to change, to grow, so that you can stop suffering under that, so that you can feel better under that, so that you can say, well, we are growing. It's not perfect, but I see the effort and thing, and at least she knows that this thing is not good, and that, you know, not only it's not good, but it is affecting me negatively, and they care about me enough to know that, you know what, them have got to put in some work to really work on it, rather than to say, I love you because you put up with it. So you have to be careful out there with these things, okay? Be careful how you have accepted, or you may have accepted, dysfunctional conduct from your partner. Be careful how you may have chosen to feel reified and to feel good that your partner is celebrating you for putting up with an extreme and terrible conduct on their part, that you have chosen to live with that, which is different from regular everyday things in relationship. Most relationship, them have a thing where somebody put up with something from them partner and thing and whatever, them not like it, but you them put up with it and thing, because when you balance out everything, the person have a whole host of other good qualities, and you and the person that come from far in a good way and thing, but them have look at something where you know to like and whatever you work with, that are just part of relationship. You know, like, you know, within a certain scope, you know, that is just part of relationship. But if it's an extreme, terrible, awful thing that they keep doing, worse if you know, say, most people out there wouldn't put up with it and thing, you know, but you put up with it and they're celebrating you for putting up with it and whatever and all these things. You be careful of that, you know. Worse if you're just totally unhappy because of it. You're totally unhappy because of it, but you stay with it. Just know that you have all these people out there. Most of us, you know, it's just a human thing that most of us, we have certain things about ourselves and we don't know how, we don't understand how we came. When I was training to be a counselor, they had this 1 year thing we had to do. It was a 2-year, you know, master's degree program at the University of Connecticut. And in the 2-year thing, you had this 1 year thing we had to go through. And it was a form of group counseling, but the primary, the group, we learned group counseling techniques. You know, it's a whole school of thought out there on group counseling techniques. But we were explicitly told that we had to engage in a personal journey, you know, within the group the 1 year group counseling endeavor, where the application of certain interventions and certain techniques will allow us to find out things about ourselves. And our then professor, Mike Wilbur, may his soul rest in peace, he has passed. He was very clear in telling us that, listen, you're going to find out things about yourself that it's going to shock you. You're going to understand things about yourself that you're going to be like, wow. And you're going to be able to do something about some of those things. But I can tell you from now, he was saying to us, you won't be able to resolve them. You will better understand them. You will know where some of them is coming, but you will not be able to resolve them. This is not something you can do in 1 year in a limited group counseling class session at the University of Connecticut. He was just very clear in letting us know that, you know? But he said the main reason why you have to do this, though, is that if you can identify your issues, your problems, the source of why you are a certain way, and you can be conscious of them and you can see it now. What he was saying is that you would be less likely to unconsciously, unwittingly, unknowingly project your problems. You don't even know what say you do it. Project your problems onto your clients when you're working with them, which you're not supposed to do. So it was very clear to us that the main aim here is for you to increase your knowledge of self. where you go and know your weak areas, your problematic areas, your areas of insecurity, your areas of pain, your vulnerable areas, your areas of weaknesses. Some say you can just know these, but you may not be able to get rid of the weakness. You may not be able to get rid of the insecurity. You may not be able to get rid of the pain and the hurt and whatever. You may not be able to get rid of these negative things where inside of you. But just knowing what they are, you'll be less likely to project your insecurity on others. And after 1 year of doing that, I learned so much about myself, including my classmates. And it was just this wow thing for us. And he was right. We became cognizant of so much of ourselves, but it didn't mean that they went away. But he was right. When I started counseling and whatever, stuff would come up. And because I went through that process, I would know certain things. Like my clients may say certain things that will trigger something that I learned about myself in the class. But if I never learned about it in the class and whatever, the client would have said, I would have some reaction to it and wouldn't even know why me have a reaction to it and thing. You understand? But most people don't know themselves, It's funny, but when I grew up at Jamaica, one of the little thing them we cuss with, like if we had done somebody or we had somebody or I find it interesting, it was, I don't know if them do it, these young people do it as much. But when we were grew up with, one of the things where you argue with somebody when we were grew up with, yo, you hear what I say, for know yourself, Bamba what me say, for know yourself. You need for know yourself. No, it's funny. I've traveled all over the world and while that thing about self-awareness and all that thing, I don't really know anybody who really cuss that way. I say, yo, if you know yourself, what you do? Know yourself, big man. You have to know yourself, right? It's that thing when we, when I say, yo, understand yourself, my youth. No, we do that. No, like, understand yourself, my youth. You need to understand yourself and watch what you do for me kicking at your face. Okay, right? It's just funny that we do that, and it is just such, it's a thing, it's big, if you know yourself. Most people don't know themselves. Them just know what them not like. Them know what them like and what them not like. Them know something will trigger them in a certain way. Them know to them snap with certain thing, but they don't know why they snap. Them know enough people hate when them do certain things and whatever. And that's why them like they with a person, attack to that person because at least that person hate the person put up with it, And them celebrate that. You hear people, oh, man, I left she. Only she put up with this and that and re. Ah. Yeah, Fritz, understand yourself, brethren. How you do? Understand yourself, man. Yeah, that's something with it. Understand yourself. And to be honest with you, it's that whole thing about self-awareness on that deeper level where for me, it was difficult as a Jamaican man who was raised in a macho culture where you think you're superhuman. So we have our version of the alpha male where, particularly when you grew up a ghetto, you can't show nothing soft and this and that. So, I was raised in a community where you have to strong to survive. And strong mean you have to tough all the time. Women and men, So you have to have that tough exterior. You start focusing on it so much, it just becomes your normal. It becomes entrenched, automatic, and that's you. And then when you're raised like that, you do not have the skill to be comfortable with vulnerability, to be comfortable with what some people would say you're being weak, to be comfortable as a man. We are in our culture, some people that say a sissy thing, that are a girl thing, that are a idiot thing. That we don't have the skill set to be comfortable in those spaces in order to get certain self-work done. where just like with everything, you have to first recognize that you have a fault somewhere. You have to first recognize that you freak out about certain things. You know, you're triggered by a particular thing all the time. You know, why is that? You know, for many of us, we don't have the skill set to even deal with that. So don't believe I'm saying it is something, oh, that you can do it, you know. I had some discussions recently that gave me reason to share this with you today. But so, you know, as with everything, a lot of things I talk about, they have layers to them. But the one layer that I want you to be aware of, though, is to, you know, if you're in a relationship, to be aware that all relationships have them little ups and downs in some ways. It's fine. No two person is exactly alike, not even twins. Their variance is there. And not only no two person is exactly alike, everybody is unique in their own way. When two unique people come together, they're forming a unique union. And that most people are not aware of why they are the way they are, but a lot of them know the way they are. But if you're in a relationship and your partner has a behavior or a tendency, it can be physical, it can be, you know, observable, it can be an outlook, it can be their beliefs too, you know. And if they have something like that that is disturbing to you, or it is problematic to you, or it is painful or hurtful, or it makes you unhappy, and that the partner is relating to you in a way where you are celebrated because you put up with it, the thing will make you unhappy from them. Be careful that you are not, without understanding that you're condoning that, and you're basically in a position where you are disincentivizing them from doing anything about their unacceptable, strange, extreme conduct. Or even if it is not extreme, but it is done in a way that makes you unhappy. That is important. It doesn't have to be extreme or horrific or, you know, crazy. It can be something that they think they're entitled to do that makes you very, 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 very unhappy. But they're celebrating you because you put up with it. Be careful of that, yeah? Because that can be confusing. I love you because, and you're like, oh, good. She loves me, he loves me type of thing. And you're loving a process that makes you perennially unhappy. Be careful of that. All right. I have a video to play separately. Well, I just want to hear an opinion on the video. But if anybody have any question about what I just said, ask now. Or you can ask later. I'm just giving you room to ask now. All right? The numbers are there. The numbers are there. Mm-hmm. All right. Somebody sent me a text, and I'll call you on it. Okay. Clearly, it is something that is not for the radio, so I'll call you on it. All right. I just want to see if anybody have anything to say about what I just said. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How?
Why am I laughing when you call? Tell me.
But, I don't know who give you any form of joke,
Right. And you could
but
be talking about calling about something serious and day I laugh. Out tired, I'm
I
out
mean,
tired.
it's me or you? Are you out, sir? Let
What?
me turn this down. Wait, hold on there. Did I have your speaker?
What?
Have your speaker.
What?
All right.
Uh,
What so me ears? Lord Jesus, me ears bell.
what?
You loud.
Me? Loud?
Yes, you. You're so loud. Like when you talk, you're very loud.
What?
Well,
In your phone?
yes, in a me good phone.
No, well, probably you just have that skill if you make me loud, you know, because you don't know. When good girl can make boy get loud down.
Uncle, and how you done so? Hey,
What's up, boy?
hey, there the works. Baraga,
Uh-huh.
I ain't calling this to talk about dead prick, man. That is out of the question.
No.
No, we talking about no dead prick.
Right.
But anyways, you know the sound when you was talking about what your daughter
Yeah.
been going through. You know, I have that thing with me, and I just not getting over it. You know that boom song, like when okay, like if you fire a shot, like you know that gunshot song,
Mm-hmm.
or you know that loud muffler song,
Mm-hmm.
or
Mm-hmm.
fireworks song. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so
Mm-hmm.
scared of those. And the reason for it is, I think because when I was, when my grenade got invaded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that morning, you see when that a fighter jet passed that bomber.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this thing traumatized me all up to this 51 years of my life.
Right, 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 right.
And I can't get over that song. I don't go to fireworks and all these things. Listen, the thing just traumatized me. That morning when that bomber passed and the song that fighter jet, listen, it just traumatized me up to this day.
And this is
So
such a good example of what I'm talking about because
clear.
people you see these things on TV, you know, US F-16 fighter jet, US F this and that and whatever. What 99.999% of the world's population has never been around them. So just imagine now Sonia as a child hearing that sound and whatever, and with the corresponding violence that came with it and thing like that and whatever. It's unusual, it's extreme, you know, and it just had a profound impact on her. And and so by association, anything with, you know, with similar properties and whatever is just affecting her negatively. So you say even at 51 years of age, you still have that look of something they don't.
Yes, I do. Because listen, when that morning, what hours, what time? I was what, 8, 9? Listen, under the bed. Days I want to stay
No,
under the
no,
bed. I don't
okay,
want to
no, no,
come out.
no,
I'm
no.
telling you.
Hold on. Somehow them say you're echoing. I don't know.
I don't know because that's what I'm saying.
Oh, all right. Hold on then. Hold on. Let me try something. Check, 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 check. All right then. Yeah. Go on, talk now. Yeah.
Yeah, because I told you sound loud, but you have to turn it the way you want it. But anyways,
No,
yes. Am
no,
I
no,
echoing now, people?
no. Them say better now.
Okay, you
Them
see
say
when girl
better.
good, girl good.
Yeah, no, remember, you know, are you just say me for turn it the way I want it, no? Me not have no problem I do that.
Hello,
I mean,
listen,
I'm
we
nah.
talking fighter jet, huh?
Then of that
We
matter,
talking fighter jet.
of course.
So I don't know.
Then of that me I tell him,
But
man.
remember, but
Nah,
no,
nah.
Raga, you know the fighter jet, they spin and they turn and they do all these antics in the air. So you could turn it and spin it and,
Yeah. Then I mean, I have no
yeah,
problem. I do that.
yes.
Cause I love do that for
No,
turn it the way I want it, and set it so, and then flip it so, and then so. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
fighter jet style. What you
Yeah,
mean?
so that me do a while ago. Me turn it the way I want it and set it the way I want it, and it better.
But long the people don't work.
And it's better. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
No, but on a serious though, them song there, yeah, that listen to me, man. That fighter jet, that 5 o'clock in the morning, and he passed like he shake down the place.
yeah.
Kids was screaming like, listen, people was frightened like ever because you don't expect it. One morning you just get up and you hear zoom over the house, and it was one of the craziest experience ever.
Well, all
So
right.
it still traumatized me as a big grown woman. I don't like that song at all. No,
Seeing.
I don't like it. I don't like it because, and I could understand what your daughter been through because trust me, if I was like 8, 9 and it still affect me up to this day, could you imagine her as an infant?
Right,
And she
right.
hear that them thing, those Dyson blowers in the washroom in the mall and in some of those supermarkets are very loud
Seeing.
when you turn it on. So
You know, them dice is something that for real. Them dice is something. Yeah.
yeah, they're very loud.
All right
Yes,
then.
I'll just say, let me call you. I'll play your video so I can watch.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So what's going on otherwise? All is well?
Nothing. Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Mm-hmm. Well, on. People, I mean, you're saying that I'm low. Am I better now? Because I'm doing some tweaking here. May I turn it the way I want it and set it the way I want it and think. So, is my voice better back now? Right? Matter of fact,
Who you asking? That the people or me?
no, me ask the people. No, because son, when you're doing these things, sometimes you have to wiggle and do some, and find a sweet spot. And when you find the sweet spot,
Yeah, you have to
you have to
find the
pull up this,
spot.
put up
Yeah.
this, and then you have to communicate because when you
And you
find
have
the
to say,
sweet
right
spot,
this, or right this,
right?
or right this, or right.
That is exactly what we are gonna say because when you find, you say, right, don't move, see right this,
Yeah, yeah,
right
right
this,
this, or
right this, Jesus, son, wait, Sonia, now you scream so,
Eh.
our, our sweet as a Sonia, no Sonia, you connect with something a while ago different,
That this, yes,
yeah,
yes, right this, or right this,
right
or
this, right. Okay, them say Sonia louder than me. All right, so what me I gonna do now? And we can't have that. Well, no, that is a good thing. That is a good thing.
yes, as you see, right now you could make me be loud. You could make me
Yeah, all
scream.
right,
You
so
see, that's a plus.
no, may I bring you down right now, but that is a
Yes,
good thing,
bring
cause
me down, down, down,
yeah, me
down,
bring you
down,
down
down to
and
it.
thing and whatever, because we can it's a good thing when I have you louder than me because it means me I make you louder. All right,
No, but
but
that's the thing, though. You could go up and then down, 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 down,
down,
and
down.
that's it.
I'm like,
Yeah.
cause mind go down.
No, I don't mind going
You don't
down low,
mind
low,
going.
low. Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
But listen to me. Let me go do the people work before they
All
fire.
right, then angle your business, man. All right, then
All
blessings,
right. I
man.
can listen later.
Okay, good.
Bye.
So yes, people, I'm tweaking here. So just tell me. All right, well, on my volume sound now, on my volume sound, on my volume sound, on my volume sound. Wele, uba, guba. Tell me if me need to turn up, but don't nobody turn down on the phone. I just want all my volume sound right now. All right, Christina said my sound good. Okay, CBS said my sound good. Colin Click said bring it up a little bit. J. Lovely say lowish. Dion say your volume is good. Blessed say we can work with it right. Dear Kitty B, you're good. Munchie, volume is good. Del Marine, fine. Chrissy, thumbs up. All right, so I'm gonna leave my volume right this so. All right. CR there, Peckwood Farm, say good now. All right, so I'll leave my volume right there so. And when we get our next call, we say what is what with the call, because we're tweaking here. We're tweaking. So again, the number is if you're calling from the United States or Canada, it is Yo, Chief, I'm on air, so may I shout you back when we finish, here? All right, cool. If you're calling from the United States or Canada, it's 585-596-0606, 585-596-0606, 585-596-0606. And if you call upon the WhatsApp, the number is 929-400-1249, 929-400-1249, 929-400-1249. That if you call upon the WhatsApp, see? Okay. All right, then. Interesting things are going on there with the levels, them, you know? All right. So no more call, I could run that video. All right. All right. So I could just give some context with this video that you're about to see. Well, you know what I mean? I love learn from woman, you know? And in doing this for a while, all kind of things come up and opportunities for you to learn this and that and that and this and whatever. And one of the things that I found interesting years ago was women who were saying that them not there with no man where are the only where the man are the only boy picnic the mother have. And then I would and then I say even worse if the boy picnic is the only child the mother have. So them say them there with a man who even if him have sisters, you know, if I'm the only boy picnic the mother have, them not there with a man. Or worse, if the man are the only picnic where the mother have. I'm saying them not there with a man. Because them say way too many problems with the mother. Them say mothers of men, Sinaki say are the firstborn. That's interesting. Mothers of men who are them only boy picnic. Apparently those mothers, according to these women who I talk to, that those mothers can be very manipulative, very insecure, very controlling. And say it's even worse if the man now end up to take care of the mother. So them say if the mother don't have a man, them say forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Them say if a man, mother, not have no man, and not have no husband, and not have, you know, nothing ways of life, you know, outside our son. Worse if our one son, or worse if our only child. And that woman don't have no husband, have no man, no nothing or whatever. Them say the worst situation they can be in, you know. Because them say most of them mother, they them terrible. Terrible. And the argument is whoever the man there with can never be good enough for that boy pin. And them say worse if it's him a take care of his mother. And in discussions about it, what they say complicate it even more is Juanita said, not true. Remember, when you're thinking over here, don't I like to encourage you. You can use yourself as an example, or you can use what you observe, but be able to think broadly And be careful of situation where you might say, well, that not happen to me, and because you think that don't happen to you, then it don't happen in the world, you know? Just think broadly. Because the natural inclination of many of us is to immediately say, well, that not happen to me, so in your mind, if it happened to you, then it don't happen to anybody else. And that is usually a sign when somebody says, when you say something and somebody says, not true, that is not true. not so, yeah. Yeah, that is usually a sign that they, you know, as opposed to somebody say, you know, if the person said, not true, anytime you like you discuss something and somebody said, that's not true. Not go so. Most of the time that person is thinking about a singular instance of something. But if you hear the person say, oh, well, I don't experience that, but I don't know if other people experience, but I don't. You know, when they say that, then you know that person is thinking broadly. When they're saying, don't happen to me, but they're thinking broadly. Saying, well, you know, that's possibly it happened to other people out there, but I don't experience that. As opposed to somebody you hear something and say, women in Thailand climb, coconut tree. Not true. Me don't know about that. So nothing can go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that person is just being reactionary and not necessarily thinking it through. But anyway, so I'm just telling you what these women were saying. And naturally, again, as in the case with generalizations does not mean it applies to everybody. It just means that it can apply broadly, subject to debate, right? That there's a possibility that it can apply broadly, right? Remember, I like to use this easy, it's the same example I use all the time, so you hear it. It's just to make a point, because I know I'm speaking primarily to Jamaicans or people affiliated with Jamaica. It is accurate to say Jamaicans love curry goat. Jamaicans eat a lot of curry goat. It's a generalization of Jamaicans. It is accurate to say, oh, Jamaicans love them some oxtail. That is an accurate statement. But it doesn't apply to every Jamaican, clearly. We have a lot of vegans, vegetarian, vegans, that don't even eat meat. Yeah, people who eat chicken but don't eat red meat and whatever, you know. But so it is accurate though. Enough Jamaicans across the board eat curry goat for the statement that, yeah, Jamaicans love them some curry goat. But if somebody were to say, not true, because I don't eat curry goat and nobody in my family don't eat curry goat and we're Jamaicans, then you're like, no, it's a generalization. It doesn't apply to everybody. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I'm just telling you what the ladies said at the time that I was learning, because I just didn't know, women were thinking like that. And I was learning. I was like, wow. And there were these women, and again, it doesn't apply to everybody, of course, but there were these women, there was a thing amongst women, like, oh God, man, when you chat to a man, you have to be careful and you think if you go there with a man, you have to check about him mother situation, man. And then what after my discussion with them, what further came out was that, and this is interesting because the women were saying them could have never dealt with a man who not treat him mother good, right? That's a general, well, probably, again, women all over. But just I tell you when me a Jamaican woman. A lot of Jamaican women I talk to them say, you watch how him treat him mother, man, or watch how him treat woman and family, you can have an idea how you him go treat you. But there is this whole sacredness of the mother type of thing in our culture too, and all over the world, but I talk about our culture. And there's a sacredness of the mother thing and whatever. So, the dilemma that these women found themselves in, where they were like, no, man, for treat them mother good. And they would say, no, your mother forgets special treatment. But them say it's complicated now when you have a mother who her only child are the son where the woman there with. Worse if the mother doesn't have a man, not her husband, or anybody she there with. What she there with. So she live alone. And the son her only child, or is the only son, and have 3 other daughter, or the son take care of her and look at, so it gets complicated, in the discussion with them, kind of, I say, it's not even like them can put on them foot when a man prioritize his mother, which implies then from the woman that they would prefer an appropriate balance. So they're saying, no, them there with a man, he must have treated him mother good. But of course, women are there with a man, them want that man to treat them good too. So what do you do now when the mother come for the woman? How the man balance that? How him deal with that? When can make the woman feel secure? When can make the woman... Listen to me. All man out there, make me tell you something, right? Women in general, me telling all the way. People attracted to all kind of thing all kind of thing with in people, looks, money, whatever, house, this and that. He's a God-fearing man, believe in God, go to church. People attracted to all kind of things and whatever. But this is security and respect, them two something them, man. Well, respect are the big thing for we men. But for women too, some women we all have a kind man, kind to her and do the world for her, but him have some other thing about him no respect, and to she can't even make him lie down between her leg, Yeah, that's a woman juggle him thing. Woman have to respect, man. Respect bigger for we than them, but you should respect and security. Woman want to know, say, if she does a juggle with him and have fun, or she know where she get and him know him get, some woman will just work with it because them chose him. I chose him for work with right now because, we're good enough for with it. Right? But when a woman I got there with a man right out, the security thing they become important. And again, it's not just, financial security and whatever. It's just knowing that you are receiving her, and prioritizing her in a way where she's valued and special to you. That is security too, and that you'll protect her and defend her. Even when a woman can defend herself, and she have no problem in protect herself, if she had there with a man, she want to know that man they can defend her. So you see where it ever get complicated now, where the man mother thing is just this unique, special thing, because a woman are going to be more secure with a man who respect and love him mother and take care of him mother. In general, women are going to love that and be like, whoa, they're going to find that sexy. But at the same time, if the mother come for the woman or whatever, the woman not going to want to move to... A woman will cuss a man's sister, cuss the man's sister if it come down to it, This is that I'm going to get some leeway, but if it come down to it, they will cuss a man's sister, right? That woman will all argue with the man father if it come down to it, right? Most, women in general, I take issue, right? And I'm just saying in general, when it come to the whoever them there with family, people are more cautious. But me say, if it come down to it, man, a woman will just whoop them mouth or I say, oh, this and that. But it's when it come to the man mother, I talk about particularly Jamaican and Caribbean culture. It's like a lot of women, them like them. I said, when I cross a line, I you the man have to angle that. And when, it's you have to deal with that. Me nah go. Your mother diss me, Your mother diss me. And the mother we all diss her some. Mark, you have some woman argue with the mother. I'm just saying in general, particularly in our culture. You have to really bring a woman down to a certain level. Most women, because some women don't care, but I say most women, most Jamaican women, you have to bring them to a level where them go cross a line and say them go cuss them man mother, It's just like them not do it. A lot of them not do it. Them rather leave a relationship and say, don't make... I try my mother, I want to root to her, you know, that's something there, It's like them can't cross that thing there. So the end thing is if them have a nice man now who happen to be the son of the mother who are guan and guan, the woman I'm going to turn to the man and be like, yo, deal with this, Because she still want to feel secure, too. So the man have to figure out a way for show him mother that respect there. And at the same time, make him man know, say, what happened to you, boo? Nobody I go come style you and me sit down here and take it. Even my mother, who me love. Me love my mother. I would never turn my back on my mother. I would dead for my mother and whatever. But my mother I go need for know, say, you're my woman now. And she can't style you. Women need that. And when it come to your mother, you have to go deal with it because she not go there, so. And at the same time, she going to rate you for say you love you and care about your mother because if you don't, she don't want you either. She not balancing the way I go on. So, along them lines there, I play a video phone and I want to tell me one thing about it. All right? Watch your right.
I'm confused.
So what's wrong with boundaries?
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me
How?
uncomfortable. It is your mom, but she doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you? All right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation or
I don't want to hear no example. What
I'm
about
just
how I
saying.
feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you, but it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss Audrey, ma'am.
Mom.
Excuse
Mom,
me.
Shit, don't go, please.
Audrey,
Please.
Tyler,
All right.
shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her though,
No,
Mom.
you don't. You
I
don't
do
know
love her. I
what
do
you
love her.
couldn't possibly know what love is, Tyler. She's only with you for your money.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mom,
What do you
chill,
do?
Mom.
What do you do for a living? You do
I
nothing.
have an online
you just want to
business.
sit here and be
I have an
cute.
online business.
But what money does it make?
It
It's
makes
Tyler's
me-
money.
it makes money.
No,
It
it's
makes-
Tyler's money. It's
We were
not your
having-
money.
who asked you to
It's
come in
not your-
here?
No one asked me. My son pays bills here. You don't pay bills, sweetie.
Mom,
Okay.
You don't pay bills. You pay no bills here.
So are you gonna let her talk
I
to
can
me like
talk to
that?
All right. We're going to play it again. And then move with me, it have to play 2 times, at least, or more. But as you listen it back, right? He might have a reason at first. And she's saying, she's appealing to him like boundaries, right? While he's talking to her, the mother come in. And you hear the mother voice lower, and you see her turn and whatever. So the mother is walking over to her, right? Because you're going to hear, which part the mother come in, you're going to hear her voice lower. And then the mother come over to her, and you see her turn. So the mother position over her in a dominant position, right? And I saw you see the son come on the other side now. You see him over there, so, but she have the she obviously have the thing around. The son come on the other side. So the mother, the man and him woman a chat, and the mother, whatever is going on there, the mother feel comfortable to walk over and take over the conversation. When she take over the conversation, the son protested a little bit and said, Mom, whatever. Listen what the mother saying, Tyler, shut up. When he play it back, if you never hear, you're going to hear it. Tyler, shut up. And then the mother proceed, when him go say him love her, the mother go proceed for just basically say, stop chat, don't even say foolishness to me. You don't know what love is. You don't know what, the mother tell the son that in front of her, so you don't know what love is. And that is the mother asserting her definition on the relationship. Then you hear Goody say something like the mother going and things them and whatever. Probably going and things them go search up or whatever. So Goody has said, what we could discern from that is that probably she's saying, no, ordinarily me tell somebody, say, what you doing on my things? You must be ratting mother and whatever. So she's appealing to him like, yo, like, she cannot go in on my things them and whatever. So when she has said that now, what the mother respond by saying, yeah, because you're nasty. So the mother is demeaning her, reducing her. Now, I don't know if she's nasty or true or whatever. But with all due respect, if the mother wants to say something to the son, you go say something to the son. You're out tired of going in the woman something and going in the woman clothes and all them something there and whatever, right? And then the mother just assert herself fully. And she lay down the law. Till after a while, the son shut up. And the mother lead. Him wrong. Even if she nasty, him wrong. And then when the mother carry it gone now, money. No, me not say, me don't know if she lazy for true. Me don't know what, but that is not the mother business to go to him, go to the, you know, she can reason with her son and say, what do you want? You know, do you love this woman or whatever? I mean, is the money thing like a deal breaker for you? Listen, you know how much successful relationship out there where the woman make the money and the man make all of the money and pay bill, and the people them doing fine, them in love. And I mean Ragashanti always I tell her, say, this thing I would them ever say, oh, no woman no for mine, man. Me so no go with that man. If a woman want mine, a man make the woman mind the man, right? And you know me always I say that, right? Them thing I wanna stigmatize woman and I bring them down because they must spend money upon them man. You know, go man. If a woman want to spend money upon them, must spend money upon them man. But there is, it is absolutely okay to, for a man say, based on what go on between a couple, for a man say, nah. Maybe go out there and work and mind my woman. She not have to do nothing. Me pay all of the bills them and whatever and them thing. And she go and bill for her thing. Go and, what wrong with that? That is something good. If you are making money and based on what go on between you and this lady, you know, you love her and she love you and the two are happy. Nothing wrong if you the man are making money now and the money come and you pay all of the bills them and whatever. There's not one damn thing wrong with that, right? So if you're there with a woman, why you're not gonna take care of her and you have it? Mark, you know, but that's why I be clear. If the woman have it and the man are depend nothing to, that's fine. But if the man have it, right? And a fee him woman that, then him take care of him woman. And if him spend the money, what wrong with that? Why you go there with the woman if you not take care of her? Why you da call her your woman and what? A man for enjoy that. A man for feel good and say, yeah, me I take care of my woman, you know, because my woman do right by me and whatever, and me I making money now. The woman have no business to do with that. Right? She a come back and you know make no money and whatever. I watch your money, you know. I watch the woman, I watch the money and them things. And I'm not saying, with all due respect, I don't know the contest, but me not hear say she wicked, me not hear say she a bun him, me not hear say she not give him sort out, me not hear say she a style him and a deal with, me not hear nothing terrible about the young lady right you know, except she say she nasty, and we don't even know what a nasty there is, right? Me know a Jamaican mother say woman nasty because she don't wash her underwear in the bathroom when she bathe, which is a common Jamaican practice. We talk about this all the while on the show. But not every woman do that. Not every woman race so and know. Some woman take off the man and put in them laundry and wash it the way they want to wash it. And for you go just say she nasty. So I don't even know what she say the girl nasty with. Right? Me know a woman say woman nasty Because them going at them sunroom and thing and whatever, and them go out see all the underwear upon the ground and them thing there. Because in Jamaican culture, there's this thing among some of them people at Jamaica where now man, your panty not for go up on ground. If your panty go up on ground, you're nasty. Like seriously. You know what people are looking at a regular thing. Draw off your drawers and fling that one side and send up this and that and whatever. Yeah, we know some old school woman. So I don't even know what she says she nasty with. But when you watch it back again, she said the woman, the mother, a search up in her clothes. So clearly the mother a look for something. The mother a go out her way a look for something for eat the girl with. If it reach a point where the mother a search up a young lady clothes, something half there, so me no know. The mother, what the mother do a search up her clothes? The mother figure sit down one side, man. The mother sound petty to me, and she a look for some little something for make trouble with her and whatever, cause she don't like a girl. And the reason why she don't like a girl, it is obvious. She don't think, say, this is the right girl for my son. And when she talk about the right girl for your son, like, me not see the money a come in from you. Like, seriously, suppose that the money the man there with the girl for. Oh, you fair put money in at the middle of the thing, and suppose that the money your son there with her for. You go tell your son what to do. And him like a big, for him check him mother and put him mother in her place and whatever. And when him, I love her, she said, Tyler, shut up. Right, that's someone that said, Mama, are we tell shut up? No, mommy, don't come disrespect me them way, the man. Don't. Mama, you see, me no want rude to you, mama. Come, walk. And she a try, me can't believe this and me a talk to you, because you tell me shut up in front of my woman and this you diss me. You emasculate my mama. Don't do that again, man. I have your back. And nobody can do you nothing and whatever. But don't disrespect my lady them way there. Right? If anything make me talk to her, you don't come in, come talk to her. When you come in, come talk to her, whatever, then are you are the man? Yeah, I'm a clown. And me not hear nothing definitive from the young lady where she do something. If she say, John, when I lose her for this or whatever. The moment that I watch your money, I can't disagree with me. I go play it back again. And then at a certain point, you hear she say, you gonna make she talk to me so? That is a woman saying, my man, me nah go worry your mother, you know, me not do that something with them, me nah go worry your mother, respect daddy. But me can't, I feel insecure, I feel unprotected, you know. If you're gonna make your mother come in and come talk to me, so me and your reason, me and your day, me and your reason, and your mother come in, come take over the conversation and a style me and a diss me the worst way, and you're gonna stand up there and make you talk to me, so. Your dog now on a backbone, yo. All right, I run it back again. Sorry. That is so Jamaican. Redundant. I'm going to run it back again. It's either you're going to run it again or you're going to run it back, you know. You just come out with something. All right, reverse back. Reverse back again. All right, I'm going to run it back. All right, here we go. And just pay attention to the details, you know. Here and the woman gone in her clothes and all them something there and whatever. And she talk about boundaries. What she doing at the woman clothes? She out of here. Probably gonna search up the woman drawers and all these things. She too damn rude. And the man have to just, sure. He burn me for him too, you see. Jano. Here we go.
I'm confused. Like,
So what's wrong with boundaries?
I mean, what do you mean by boundaries?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's really making me uncomfortable. It is your mom. But she doesn't know boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you all right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation or
I don't want to hear no example. What about how I feel? So it's your mom.
You hear she said, I don't want to hear any example. Just what about how I feel? Basically, I say, you understand? I try to tell you so this thing I have a negative impact on me, your woman. I ask you to do something about it for me. When me I tell you about how me feel, you go back about example and this and that. And me I tell you say me not feel good right and I'm hurt about that something, yeah. Right?
No boundaries. Tyler, what don't you understand?
Okay, so can you all right, so I'm gonna give you an example. So if we was to go on vacation or
I don't want to
anything,
hear no example. What
I'm
about
just
how I
saying.
feel? So it's your mom over me. You don't care about how I feel.
It's a great balance between the both. But it's always you, but it's gonna be my mom too.
Miss
My mom.
Audrey, ma'am.
Mom.
Excuse
Mom,
me.
shit, don't go, please.
Audrey,
Please.
Tyler,
All right.
shut up. Audrey, let me get you straight. That's my son. I don't know how you grew up or whoever raised you, but that's mine, okay? And that's what I need you to understand. It has nothing to do with you. My boundaries, you saying that I go in your stuff, no, I'm cleaning it because you're nasty. Tyler, I told you you could have did better a long time ago.
I love her though,
No,
Mom.
you don't. You
I
don't
do,
know
I
what
really- I do
you
love her.
couldn't possibly know what love is, Tyler. She's only with you for your money.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Mom,
What do you
chill,
do?
Mom.
What do you do for a living? You do
I
nothing.
have an online
You just want to
business.
sit here and be
I have an
cute.
online business.
But what money does it make?
It
It's
makes
Tyler's
me-
money.
it makes money.
No,
It
it's
makes-
Tyler's money. It's
We
not
were
your
having-
money.
who asked you to
It's
come in
not your-
here?
No one asked me. My son pays bills here. You don't pay bills, sweetie.
Mom,
Okay.
You don't pay
Hey,
bills.
Mom,
You
Mom,
pay
Mom,
no
Mom.
bills here.
So
You
are
can't-
you
you
gonna
can't be
let her
disrespecting
talk
her.
I
to
can
me like
talk to
that?
Mm, 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 mm. 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 I don't know. Anyway, what I have to say about it? I have to call in and talk about that one, you know, right? I have to hear what I say about it, right? I know say someone who love sit down and listen and whatever, but I want to hear what I have to say about it. I want to know, you know, is there, you know, teach me to. Like, is there some things that me not see or understand or whatever? You see, even that's something with the mother though, was she had to, this is mine, you know? This is mine, you know? Mark, you know, me can understand if you have grown picnic, adult picnic, and somebody abuse them and what, you damn right. And my kids them grow and I miss things reach upon a level they say, yeah. I move in. But my first instinct is to teach them how to deal with them own problem. I'm not going to do that all the while. So it's an extreme situation more that intervene. I don't think this warrants as that extreme situation for the mother come over and assert her authority. Like, this is mine. Something about that just sound inappropriate to me. She's inappropriate. Yeah, it's almost like it's almost like two women are quarrel over a man with them there with. This is mine, and whatever. Like, you have to assert authority over the woman. This is mine. Try and know that I'm mine, you know. I want to you. It belong to me. No. Why go on, Bernard?
Yeah, I listen and I listen and I listen.
You see it. Talk to me.
Hey, enough relationship, mother-in-law broke up, you know. Enough.
Yeah. What
But
you
in a
yeah, wait.
fear,
Yeah.
in a fear instance, I did not have it that extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Me had one mother-in-law when she said she not match up and she not patch up.
So you know.
She not match up, she never match up and she not patch up. So
Oh,
she
she not
mind her
match up. So she
business.
not in her business. Right.
She mind her business. Me
Right.
can't go to her and say our son did, and our son can't go to him and say me do because she has say she not match up and she not patch up.
Right.
She mind her business.
Right.
But another one where me and our son, we usually have a like a Friday dating where we would go different restaurant and
Mm-hmm.
sample different things and whatever. And she used to live at Jamaica and then she come up and we carry her out a couple times and something and whatever. And she had an issue with how our son interact with me during dinners. You understand? Because we already established through things so with the other different food share for each other plate and da 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 da. And she a go ask him, oh, she no get that. Him do that with me and him not do that with her.
Whoa. Are you wait? Or him do or him what on eat off of each other plate together and him not do.
Yeah,
See
yeah,
now,
because
see now
we established say you order something, me order something. So we can, make more of the menu.
this is a perfect example of not only it's inappropriate, it just smacks of a kind of jealousy that is like, a jealous, she
Yeah,
jealous of you,
so
yeah, she jealous of you. But when I said that, them type of jealousy, that it's inappropriate. It don't,
very.
yeah. As a man, we men, when we the amongst our brethren, one of the things we chat, but we have say, yo, you know, say, woman, what chatting, just like on a chat, we have say, yo, I want to go on with woman, man, you will ask them, you want anything? No, I'm good. You know this and that? No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm all right and thing, but me I go buy something, so I'm buy. No, I'm not. And then when we buy our thing, we open our food, and we say, them people never did ask if you want something. And we act like we're mad or whatever, but we love that, right? Or when you get your dinner, me get my dinner. I don't know. This is a universal thing, probably when after we're done, you can't tell me why I want to do this. We have to eat out our food, our plate first before the food one, right? But it's a romantic thing. It's like even though we don't make up nice, it's like a cute thing. That has nothing to do with your mother. I don't even want to relate to my mother, so if she did there, I mean, she could. I'm just saying, like, what she get off a table, like, say, oh, you do that with her, you know, do that with me. But I have to eat out of your plate too, and you eat out of mine. After she done more than me.
Yeah, yeah, like, because any guy that I've dated, any restaurants we've gone to, like, it's just a thing. You order, so me might like something off of your plate, or you like something, or me want your taste off of my plate. Then you understand? So I just that, but it was just like, me actually take a pause, because sometimes I have to filter my mind and my thoughts before my mouth verbalize it.
Right. Because you don't want rude to her, right?
You see?
Right. Respect.
So my pause and I'm like, huh? And she's like, yeah, but me not eat off of your plate and whatever. And I'm like, oh, but you can't taste. Me say, I want to taste something.
what you want? Well, she
And
wants some of
she
your
said,
food.
yeah, no, that want, she said, no, that want whatever too. So I say, I just look for them and I say, I hear a thing that, because
No,
she may not go eat off
when you
of
say
my
a
plate.
year thing,
So
that
I
what you
hear a
mean?
thing.
What you mean by that? What you didn't mean by
No,
that?
she eat off of your plate. She not eat off of my plate.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I just say, I hear a thing that, and me stop that.
So
And
all that one that did kind of, all that one that did work out.
well, I am weird and strange, and maybe plan for left you and left you while you still think me and you there.
Most women do that.
So
That's what most
me,
women do.
me will look for certain things, and I might not run out same time and say I ate that. Me I go see what else is there, because that one thing now go make me say, okay, boom, I ate that. Now see if there's something else, or maybe something else that is a bigger flag to me, for me walk away.
Right.
So that was one of his flags, and that was one of her flag. Because even though we didn't live with her, she never lived with we, and the interaction is not on a daily, but we would still have to see her ever so often. Me not like uncomfortable in any relationship with me in a. Me not fi in a mother-in-law, but at the same time, me no want you fear think who to choose.
Uh-huh.
So me will take with myself,
Right. Well,
so that
see
you
that.
don't have to go down the road for choose, to decide who to choose, or come to me with that conversation.
Right,
I go say,
right.
yo, this not gonna work.
me step out and analyze it from a third party position. And then come back to you and say, yo, say XYZ. So in that video where you show with that girl and that guy, I know the mother disrespect her.
Right. Yeah.
So why she's still in it? I know the mother disrespect her. And the mother blatant with her disrespect.
So, but what
the
I'm
mother
saying,
tell her, say,
yeah, go on.
the mother tell her, say, you no count in yourself. First, you not paying her bills. After me pick me, you don't count. What she are doing there? And not the first time the mother do it either. The mother don't respect the son because she tell the son, say, this girl, you can do better.
No, she said, I tell you a long time, so you can do better.
Exactly. So,
and she said, Tyler, shut up.
Time.
Tyler, shut up. You don't even know love.
I know
Let
the
me
first
tell you
time.
what love is, yeah.
I know the first. I know it's probably not the second or the third. She been telling, she been doing, and she been going on. And it's like the girl, you see, when the mother reach over the girl, it's like
pretty punchy and all, I don't know with the skit thing. Even if I skit, we work with it, we discuss it still, all right? So, I'll who post that thing, it's really relevant. We discuss it. Go on, yeah, go on.
But even when the mother comes stand up over the girl, intimidating her, come in her space, she assure her, say she not relevant.
Right. And that happens. That happens all the time, regularly. The mother will step to the daughter and go up to the daughter and assert her authority over the son. But what you think him could have do differently this?
Nothing. Because him allow it to happen all the time. I know the first. So if the mother is that comfortable to one, come in the room where they might have a private conversation, because she was not a part of the conversation, she was not in the room. Two, for say all the things and what she said to both the son and the girl, it gone too far.
No, but when I say why him could I do differently?
Nothing.
No,
because can't tell the mother to shut up. And him already, the mother now listen to him. So the only thing for him to do is to stop talking. The mother now listen to him, you know. And when the girl I say, if you go ask, if you go make your mother talk to me, what him say? There's nothing he can do because he didn't do it at the beginning for cut it off.
I know, but what I beg to disagree though. I think mothers will go as far as their son will allow them to.
Yes, and I'm seeing it go very far.
and what that?
That son already allowed her to go very far because if him raise him voice at her in that point, it will escalate because the mother don't want no raise her voice and say, why I gave birth to you, why you come at me like that, blah 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 blah. Like it will escalate.
No, of course. And then them start do that guilt thing. I mean push you out, I mean this and that, I mean carry hospital, I mean 8 hours at this and that pain and whatever. And you still check your mother. Because if your mother gone there, so now she's being manipulative, right?
Yeah.
Or she is, she determined to say she's going to control the situation. All I'm saying is no man must allow their mother to control them relationship. Because if you do so, you are putting your woman in a disrespected, insecure state.
You notice how comfortable the mother was moving from the side of the room, coming into the room to come over. You notice how comfortable she was? Just to enter the room where the conversation is being discussed, that how she hear the conversation.
Right. And coming. But me, I said, I regular, them things happen. Them things happen.
And a regular.
No, but what I find interesting is that we don't have a constant problem with this, with fathers intervening in that way. A father will intervene, make him say somebody put him on him daughter or whatever. I don't in daughter 35, he might go over. You know me I say? Or whatever. But a father with more reason with and say, nah man, you can't do that man now. You know, whatever. Or tell his son, say, angle your business man, what you do, or tell him daughter say, nah, let me tell you how man steer. You know, the father with more reason with the child and equip them for go deal with the relationship. You know, why is it? Why is it that in general are the mothers them that in general are the mothers them are intervene? Why is it?
On the flip of that, how many times does a mother intervene on the behalf of a daughter? If you tell the daughter said that at that instance with this mother intervene right now. If that was the daughter talking to her boyfriend, how many times do mothers intervene in that instance? We say, my daughter too good for you, or you're not paying no. That it does happen, but not as often as a mother intervening on the behalf of a son.
Why is that though?
Because mothers figure say them are them boy for life. Remember say when we are grooming, when we are grow back in the day, a daughter is always grown and groomed to find a husband and leave the house. I am in my 50s. We did have to learn how to wash, cook, and clean to find a husband to leave the house. You understand? And boys, if them they are the house often enough, them just run wild. But a girl is always groomed to leave the house. A girl is never groomed to stay home. So mothers will always hold on because the boy supposed to mind the mother. And if he find a wife what the mother like, mind the wife. A girl is to find a husband and go look after her husband. That was the mindset where me grew with back in them days there. So that mothers always hold on to them boys because a girl is grown to find a husband and leave the house.
But there you go. But what I'm saying now, that explains why, so many women are averse or they're doing that awkward, uncomfortable balancing act where, they can't deal with a man who disrespect his mother, right? Right? Because for them thing is, no, you can't tell a lot about a man by the way him treat his mother, right? But at the same time, they're averse to a man who, depending on the dynamic, is too tied to his mother. Because that'll bring with it a host of problem where, that'll put them in a compromising situation because when the mother starts to assert herself to protect their interests or whatever, then the daughter become a potential competition right there, And you see this play out over and over. I know mothers not care who the son they with, she have a problem with them. It no matter who him there with, and when it start out nice, she have a problem with them or whatever. And in most of the cases them over the years, I know with that, are the son I take care of the mother?
Okay, now saying that, do you find it more of a cultural issue? Cultural meaning Afro-Caribbean as opposed to white Anglo-Saxon?
I don't know about the support part and whatever, but I know that there is a thing in white culture too about, in fact, this whole thing about the dreaded mother-in-law. And a really where it come from, And what movies are made about it and them say monster-in-law and whatever. It's really from white culture that come from, This whole thing about the institution of the mother-in-law just being crazy and whatever. And a really black people that come from, a white, the fact that is a thing and it's in popular culture and in movies and all them something, a white people that come from. So I don't know what the primary dynamic is over there with it. If it's about money too, or if it's about ownership, or I don't know, but me know say the whole mother-in-law thing, when me come to America, me hear white people with it. Me never grew up with black people with it to talk about it and thing. Probably it happened in a Jamaican uptown thing, but it wasn't that big of an issue in a ghetto when we grew up. Was it like that when you grew up? Where you grew up in a Jamaican? Was it like that?
No, based on what me think, no, because again, me come here at a younger age, so culturally, me more Canadian in terms of the years spent here and what me learn than what me learn at Jamaica. But growing up in Jamaica, me never get exposed to that because you're like a pitney, so certain things you know get exposed to, seen and not heard.
Well. And people can correct me if I'm wrong, but this whole thing about, this complex about, the horrendous mother-in-law, is white people me heard from primarily.
Well, that's possibly true, but like I said, we never really exposed to that because growing up, we never really look on who, like in my thing, we me grew up, there were people married around and whatever, you take care of your mother, but the whole, it was just family.
Right.
It was just family. So mother-in-law, father, it was just family. You're married to your family. So we never really get, the titles and whatever breakdown and who does what and whatever. We never really, round when me grow and something that never break down like that we are in. You understand? And since we get adult and then my adulthood is Canada. So, and, and then the exposure to that, then we see, because even in the Italian culture, like again, girls are grown to take care of their husbands.
That's true.
And the guys are brought up, because I remember one experience I had with an Italian classmate of mine where she got married, like she got married to who the parent preferred and not the guy that she wanted. Right? And she's Italian. The guy she wanted was Greek, but she ended up marrying an Italian because that's who the parent preferred. And then in that, again, that marriage didn't last very long, because while she was in that marriage, then the things that came out of the thing that he was doing, when she finally stood up to say, hey, and talk to her parents, they were okay with her getting a divorce, even though they're Catholic and it's against Catholic religion to get a divorce.
Right.
But at the same time, because of what he was doing, that override their thoughts on the religion and whatever. But at the same time, during the marriage, she have to get up every morning, warm breakfast, lunch, him have to have whatever. She have to make sure say him clothes, iron every, 14 white shirts a week, and the pants and the food and this, put out that. Mind you, she works. But all of them things that it have to get done.
I still have to do all of them something then.
And still all of them did. So imagine now you, from where me come from now, I listen to that and I'm like, seriously? Them things that happen? But again, the mother-in-law situation and all of that. So it all adds up. But this girl, I'm sorry for her. And there are people in that. There are people in that situation.
Worse.
There are people in that situation, because even in the South Asian community, that happens all the time. A lot of it because it's arranged marriage, and a lot of them, even some of them will grow up here, they go back home, go get the wives. The wives have to come live with their husband, and the amount of abuse and stuff are going in at that community. Because of that, it happens all the time.
Right. I just think the lesson we can derive from this, one of the important, probably is a bias as a man too, is this, you can respect and love your mother, and like the lady was saying in the video, still make you establish some boundaries for your mother,
Mm-hmm.
establish some boundaries for your mother. And, your mother can't feel comfortable going at your woman things. She's free for form her opinion, but she can't feel comfortable to search up your woman thing. Your mother not supposed to feel comfortable with you and your woman a reason, and she come take over the argument and tell you shut up and start disrespect your woman who you're there with. That couldn't work. When I know Ragashanti Miss Cherry, don't I love my mother. But I have a woman and my mother alive and whatever. My mother couldn't mother say, Mama, where you do? I better walk you out, Mama, and don't do it again. I check her, man. If you check your mother forget checked too. Mother forget checked too. You understand? Mother forget checked too, because if a mother feel like because she a mother, she can do as she like and she's that person, then what if stop her? She can do as she like because she knows she can't get her with it because she a mother. Right?
That is why I put up that video, because she's done it before.
Right. You understand? That can't, my mother forget checked too. Some people make it look like, oh, you can't do that to your mother, you can't put your mother in a place and whatever, and make your woman feel secure. Your mother feel secure when you take care of her, whatever, because the converse is true. Your woman can't not supposed to pass her place and go this your mother. Right? I know that. But the mother not for pass for your place too and this your woman. Why you got there with that woman here, you not protect her? Why?
I like her.
All right. Anyway, all right. Big up yourself, all right? Be in the building, even though it's last question before you go do. Like, what not do about the situation we do now on a pop down sort out up there, Canada? Is there any effort to remedy this situation?
Brother.
Huh?
We don't talk about the things that we do. We just do what we do. So
What you say? What? Yeah. What?
We don't talk about the things what we do. We don't grade the things what we do. That's just immature and childish, of course.
What do you mean immature and childish?
We just do what we do, and those who we do it with quite enjoy it, and we just get up and go.
Area. So what you do? I try to say it's not true. So Canada people start out pop down. That you say? Eh?
It's not true. We don't grade that. That's just so. What's that word I'm trying to find? So gosh.
It's true. It's
just
true.
So. It's Canada just not people, us. We just don't do that.
Canada people start up pop down. Justin Trudeau need to have a national program over there, a national Canadian improve your sort out program across all the provinces.
No, my darling, we just don't do that. Us uppers and 100 people don't talk about those kinds of things. Okay, we don't grade those kinds of things. We just do what we do and enjoy it while we do it.
All right, man. That's our word, man. Bless up yourself here.
Enjoy your day later.
All right, cool. Boy. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Oh, it's a black number you call, pan.
Oh, this is Kitty B. It's just the way my number is. I can't fix it.
No, I'm not hearing you. You sound muffled.
Oh. Is this better?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, so, how are you doing? Yeah.
I'm all right.
Uh-huh.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm very good.
I'm calling from Canada, too. I just wanted to let you know that, yes, the situation is popped down.
Yes! What you say the situation?
I'm telling you right now, it is so bad trying to date in this day and age now.
Oh.
Unless you just want to, jump into bed with somebody or have somebody who likes feet or some madness like that.
No, when you say pop down, you mean the sort out pop down or just the dating scene pop down?
Everything. From the sort out to everything. Everybody's weird.
Well on. Canadian man sort out pop down for you?
Yes.
Jesus, you see it? I don't me alone say it. The lady there in Canada and she says true. The man them, Mr. G, none of them go on phone. Oh my. And you said the dating scene is just not good in general.
No, it's just so bad. It's like you don't know what anybody is, and then you find out later that the guy's in denial. Or they're just into some weird, freaky things. They don't want to touch your feet. They want some hairy gal.
Wait, hold on.
They just don't know what they want.
What you say the man them in some weird thing like what? Them want to touch your feet? They're into feet? Are them
they're like, oh, can I play with your feet? Or they're just like fixated on weirdness.
And what you say them want a hairy woman? What you mean by that?
Like a hairy woman, like a woman who don't shave.
What the man? What you say the Canada man them attach to them want woman who no for shave down? Them don't want a ball pum down. Hello? Oh, we lost the caller, man. I want. Oh my days. Oh well on. Okay, yes, you're back.
Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah.
So you said the Canada man, them don't ever want woman for shave down. Them want eerie Jojo down.
Yes.
Wow. So
you're madness.
You've been with a guy who was just like, so why you shave? Don't shave, just make it hairy, right? And tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Especially if you're in Toronto, because I've been doing some research.
Some research, right.
Yeah.
Right.
The men in Toronto, they want like big gals, like 200, 300 pounds.
Are you saying that the man them in a Toronto want like a 200, 300 pound eerie front?
Yes.
Listen to me. I don't go to Canada. We can't bother.
Pure degenerate.
Yeah. Them just want to eat some fat fur burger. Well,
I'm ready to leave. I was born here and I'm ready to leave this country. It's too mad. I can't take it.
Jeez, them not in a regular Big Mac though. Them want the double Whopper though.
My 600-pound life gal them want.
What you mean some fat white woman that them want though?
Yes.
What is going on with the Canada man? Them? What are some of the other weirdness about them?
They just and they're like the gold. I don't know if you know what a golden shower is.
Yeah, I know about golden shower. They like that too.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
What you mean? They like to do it to people, or they want the woman to do it to them?
Both.
Oh, they like to pee.
And they love the bacas.
What you mean? Well, bacas is.
They like the wrong hole. I'll put it that way.
So what you say? Oh, I don't believe. You say Canada man them.
I'm serious. And a lot of them are like they're confused. I'll put it that way.
Nah, when you talk about Jamaican, though, you can't say bacas in them because bacas mean Jojo. But if you say back door.
Yes, back door.
so you say no. So the Canada man them love going at the house like back door. Them love entering in front and going at the living room. A back door them love door.
Mhm. And they'll settle for can I say a transformer?
What you mean? Them like trans women?
Yes.
Well, you serious? That is like a thing?
I'm dead serious.
But wait, are you talking about Jamaicans in Canada?
I'm talking about all men in Canada.
And you say Toronto especially, no?
Mm-hmm.
No, sir. I want to go on to Toronto. The things that might come out, you know. I want to go on with the Toronto man, them. I want to go on with the Toronto man, them. No, I want to go on to Toronto, Canada. It's serious. The thing bilious.
Very sad. So and I actually do have a story, too, about the mother-in-law's situation.
Yeah, tell me about that, you know. Mm-hmm.
I was dating a white man,
mm-hmm.
and he bought his house from his stepmother.
Mm-hmm.
And she actually had a house 2 doors down, and she was saying that she was renting out the house to another lady, but that lady had moved out like months before. She didn't want to leave the house that he moved me into. And she would do things just to like get on my nerves. Like she would start vacuuming the house at 6 in the morning. she would be saying things rude about me to my son. And like, she was just like always saying to him behind my back, oh, you should break up with her. And she just did not like me. And she would do anything and everything just to annoy me. Like, she even went to the point where she knew my son had asthma and she'd always smoke around him. And it got to the point where I got very angry, and I told her, the next time you do anything to harm my son, either verbally or you're smoking, I'm going to do something to you. And I ended up losing on her and throwing a pizza at her head.
You threw a pizza at her head? Did the pizza?
I threw a pizza at her head.
And did the pizza lick her in her head or it miss?
No, it catch her.
It catch her. So the pizza slap her in her
The pizza slap her and she fall and box her head from the ground.
Oh my God. No, this is very important. It might not seem.
I ended up apologizing to her because she did end up getting hurt.
Oh, wow.
And we got along for a little bit after that, but then she actually ended up moving into her own house, and she would just show up every day, just walk in all early in the morning, come into my room and try and talk to me, and she'd always take something every time she left.
No, you know, over the years I've heard a couple of things like that. You know, mother have key for house and come in when she want. No, whatever. So, well, when you lick out with the pizza, was it a pepperoni pizza or like sausage or what? Or what kind of?
It was actually pepperoni.
It was So you slap her with a pepperoni.
You get her fresh and ready, right to the face.
Well, so you slap her with a pep in her face. Down, put some pep in her face. No,
but she even got her grandsons in on it too.
Oh.
She would tell her one grandson who wasn't allowed at the house when there was nobody there.
Yeah.
She would give him the keys, let him come in the house, and tell him to go in the house and take whatever he wanted.
No.
I ended up having to get a restraining order against both of the sons.
You get a restraining order against both of the sons? No, here's a question.
Yes, because their father didn't do anything to help me at all. He just kind of like sat back until I finally got tired of it, and I left. But I made sure to take all the furniture with me.
Well on. You said the father never do nothing to stop it at all or whatever. So
no.
You and your husband in the house and you have to take restraining order against him relative them because him not do a joke thing you make, man. A joke that.
It's insane.
Joke that. That's me tell.
I got furniture out of it, so and you'll never have anyone as good as me again. So
no, hold on, don't say that.
Well, it's true.
No. I always tell people don't say that, you know. Be careful. Don't leave a relationship and tell the other person will never have anybody as good as you, because sometimes, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Sometimes that could be indicative of the problem with it in the relationship in the first place. Why you think you were the best thing him ever have and the best thing him could ever have? What about you so make you were the best?
I'm just saying he'll never have anyone put up with that because everybody does the same thing. His family does the same thing to everybody who come in his life. So they always end up leaving because of that.
Okay, so. Well, you know, so this kind of connect with the earlier point where I make, you know, say you can't love somebody because them put up, you know, when people say them love somebody or them there with somebody because that person put up with them dysfunction and a messed up thing in them life and whatever, that's not a good thing, you know. And that is not a good position for you to be in where somebody said them love you and rate you because you put up with them foolishness or them craziness and whatever. That is uncomfortable for you because you clearly weren't happy in that situation. You have to take out restraining order against him relative them and him not step up and deal with him for deal with like, come on. That not sound right. Yeah, that go low right there, so, you know? And make you all have to slap her with a pepperoni pizza.
I had enough of her.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have cared if she was just doing that to me. But at the time, my son was like 10 years old.
Right.
So, you know, for her to say things like that to upset him.
Yeah.
That was what really upset me, and that's why she got boxed with the pizza.
That's right. But me see some Canadians that jump out. Craig say, I lie, ya tell. Trini Shamrock say, A lot
No,
you
it's true.
tell
It's
Craig
true.
say you're not from Canada. They must say, we you talk about the Canada people them and them sort out chat. They must say that no go
It's
so.
true.
Mr. G said
Believe-
nothing no go so and thing like that. But you know where you go through, don't?
I talk to many people.
Yeah.
You go on a lot of these sites and things like that, you'll see.
Yeah, the man them not like when it's shaved. Them want it hairy up and all these things and whatever. Yeah. All right, bless up yourself here. Thanks for sharing us and providing some facts about what is going on in Canada. I appreciate it, yeah? All right,
No
cool.
problem. You have a good night.
Cool, you too.
Bye.
Take care. Take care. Oh, my God. We have got probably caught, and she's saying at Toronto, you know, so it look like it's an Ontario thing, you know? Yeah, it look like them something they are going to, you know, Toronto, them something they are going to Vaughan, them something they are going to Brampton, them things they are going to Mississauga. Yeah, Jane and Finch, them something they are going. Yeah, the eerie thing there. What the car that look like it a come from Canada. Hello?
Hi, I'm from Canada. And what the lady is saying is true.
Oh, what are they? What are they? Wait, what is true? Tell me what is true.
The men, on dating sites, I'm a black woman.
Right.
And I grew up in Canada.
Yes.
Okay. And if you go on the dating sites, the black men are looking for white women, and they could be 300 pounds, and not looking that great. So, sorry to say, but
right.
That's who they're interested in. I'm a good-looking black woman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm well-educated.
Mm-hmm.
I have my own everything.
Right.
And they're intimidated by me, and they don't. The men. The white men will want you, but like the lady said, they're into all kinds of things like the backdoor business.
The white man them want to go through the back door. Back door them I work with, no?
Yes, and
wow.
They like your feet or something like that, or they tell you what they like.
They like what about feet? What about feet? What?
Like they worship feet or something.
Oh, the white men, the white Canada man, they're really into feet
and stuff like that, and.
No, but what do they do with the toes? What do they do with the toes? With like
they lick them and rub them and massage them.
They lick them and massage them and thing. Them suck them too. Them suck your toes them too.
Yeah, that's how they are. I mean, I never dated anyone like that, but they tell you what they like.
Oh, well, okay. So you've never had your toes sucked then, right?
No.
Okay, all right.
No, but that they tell you exactly what they want.
Right. Canada men, white men are into foot fetishes. Okay.
Yeah, and the black men, because the site is like United States and Canadian, the men that I would date that, are just like, when I say regular, I don't mean vanilla. I mean, someone that you could be interested in or attracted to. They're all American.
Ah, okay.
So they don't, a long distance relationship is,
Yeah, it's kind of tricky.
Feasible.
Right.
But
like
what
the logistics.
the lady said is correct. It's correct.
Overall, it's correct. It's a weird dating scene and so forth and thing like that. But is it true that in general, too, like the sort out of, I'm assuming you understand Jamaican, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so is it that the sort out pop down so up there in general?
Pardon me? Could you repeat it?
Is it that is it that the sort out pop down too?
Yeah, it's I don't know. I don't understand what's good. Like to me, when I go on the websites and things, it's like the men have some kind of problems. Okay, for example, one black man, he's attractive, he's well articulate and everything, someone I could be interested in.
Yeah.
And, he's talking to me, we exchange phone numbers and we're talking, but he told me he doesn't have time for a girlfriend. So if you don't have time for a girlfriend, what are you doing on a dating site?
Well, that don't even make sense.
No, that's what I thought. And I was thinking, say maybe something's wrong with me. But I said, no. That's what they try to do. They try to make you feel like something is wrong with you if you're not into what they're into.
When him said don't have time for a girlfriend, when mean like him want somebody in his life, but him no that the woman have to work with him being busy. Was that what he meant?
Yes, that he's too busy for a girlfriend.
Yeah,
so okay, if you're too busy for a girlfriend, what are you doing on a dating site?
Yeah, but yeah, again, to your question, and if you're too busy for a girlfriend, what are you doing on a site where the sole purpose of the site is
I don't know, call a number or something. There's women that, have that profession that can, you can just call them and spend an hour with them or whatever and go with your business.
All right. Well, listen now, thank you for calling in and reinforcing what the caller before said, even though we had some people from Canada posting and saying it's not true, and you calling and you said, nope, it's true what the caller said and things like that. So thank you for, giving us further, enhanced understanding about what is going on with the dating scene and with sort out up there in Canada and thing, all right?
No problem.
All right. All right, then. All right. Ian, I've got to go now. I see you calling in and whatever. But people, we have to continue this conversation tomorrow, particularly this very serious matter here with the Canadians and what is happening up there and whatever, because they seem to be going through a national crisis and thing. It look like them thing popped down, to a point where it's at epidemic proportions and so forth. And this must be impacting, the general welfare of the citizens with there and whatever. But perhaps we could explore this. Look, we see some people calling in, but I got to go. I got to go. I got to do all the while. When I tell them to call in, I want me to go. Always I do that. But call me tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow doing the show tomorrow. I want to call in and we can continue this conversation and thing, because what is going on in Canada here is very serious. It's a very serious issue and thing. And, all we can do is sorry for them. Right? And let me just state it categorically. Canada people, I'm sorry for you right now. Nothing I go on for you sort out, and what the callers are saying, the dating scene. Liam and pop down right now and think the thing set a way pounder up there and sitting on the life look like it boring and thing sort out pop down and gee. Anyway, we continue we continue this tomorrow. All right, we continue this tomorrow. Take care of yourself. How about Mr. G, how you feel hurt, sir? What? Yo, Sham say we in the US we have to go lock our borders because they go. I wonder if anybody in the ANC born in Canada. I bet you some of them born in Canada. Sham say we have to go lock the US borders. And I mean, Canada people come here with them pop down crosses down. And then pop down start to get infectious and all these things. Then we gotta be careful, Dog bites a poor Mr. G. Trini Shamrock, big up yourself. Yummy Gummy in the building. Yo, remember that caller from Yummy Gummy when we did over? Bridge that I think Irish Jam Radio. Remember when Yummy Gummy call in and turn over the place? You see her there in the chat there right there now. Yo, Mr. G, you look depressed, me G. You look depressed up in Canada, the depressed and hurt, me dog. Oh, she a papa, oh, she a so it go. Things get exposed and the world learn there's something them and things, see? Mr. G, you did pretend really well, though, but we'll find out the truth about you and all of your cronies them up there in Canada, see? We'll find out there's something them about you, them, Man, I know, but probably can read a look at Kama Sutra and watch to look a video and thing and see if you can learn a thing or two and build back. You can just send for some people down in America, Send for some Jamaicans down in America. I could jump up in the T-dot and turn up a thing. And yeah, right, based on what we learn about, Me no want to that chat about no weed and not right you know. I south on the thing down, the thing down, not no up, no there, I south on the thing there. So this thing I know depend about weed and not and all that. I uno the south. Right? When I eat too much moose and too much elk, and then sitting there, you see me? Yeah. Whatever Mr. G about them two lady they are clickbait, you brighty. Mr. G say I lie them I tell Raga. And I see dog bite post. Dog bite keep it simple. Fat and hairy. Dog bite you out hard are you? Sell people I'm out. Tomorrow we juggle again. Mad son.